Last week, it was the Vikings and the 49ers as the only undefeated teams to meet. This week, it's the Jets and the Saints, and we can only hope we get as good of a game as we did in that one. Hey, how are you, folks? Jason Horowitz, NFL.com's Pat Kirwan. Glad to be with you on the NFL Preview Show, presented by Tyson Anytizers. And Pat, first of all, you got 3-0 New York, 3-0 New Orleans, two teams that have been fantastic so far this season. Does this set up as the classic great offense versus great defense?
Yes, I think it does. I'm so intrigued to watch this game. Can you pressure Drew Brees? Can you get after him like you got after Tom Brady? You know, Drew Brees is quite crafty back there, and nobody sticks his foot in the ground and gets the ball out of his hands faster than Drew Brees. He is a blitz beater. You go look at his sack ratio to pass attempts, it's always the best in the NFL.
But maybe the most impressive thing about the Saints last week was the fact that they didn't win with Drew Brees. It was a 10-7 football game to the fourth quarter, and they won by running the football.
Well, they have added the dimension of running the football, and they've lost their big tackle, Jamal Brown, for the year, but they have not lost the desire to run. But their running game comes because everyone's playing soft coverage and trying to stop or slow down the pass attack, and Drew's not afraid to take the running game, and so they've got it going on. It almost doesn't matter which back it is. It could be Bell, it could be Pierre Thomas, it could be Reggie Bush. They're going to get 100 yards rushing in the game.
What about the Jets and Mark Sanchez? He's the first rookie quarterback to start 3-0 since the merger. What does the Saints defense present that may be different than what the other defenses have shown?
Well, the Saint defense, now they're not a big sack team, but they will slow or stop the run down and make you have to throw. That's where I'm very impressed with them, their run defense. And then what comes into play is their ability to create interceptions in the secondary. So what Mark has to be careful of when he's throwing the football is Darren Sharper and everybody back there looking to pick off passes, and that's way more damaging than a sack, and they're doing a nice job. Just enough pressure to make the guy get rid of the ball, and here comes the interception, and they've taken great advantage on offense when Sharper and the boys go out and get him a ball.
They've been able to run the football. The Jets, it's going to be a running football team, and Mark Sanchez complements that. Can they run this week?
No, here's why I think the game gets shifted to a passing attack for the New York Jets. Go back and look at Drew Brees at home. Last 9 games, 8 last year, 1 this year. The guy has thrown 29 touchdown passes at home when he's got that crowd on his side. So what are you saying here? You're saying that you've got to deliver 3 to 4 touchdown passes to stay up with him, because that's the rhythm he's in at home. Now Sanchez has to throw the ball more than they probably want him to throw the football, and that'll be the challenge for Mark, because I don't think the running game, I don't think it's going to be very effective, and then I don't think it's going to score fast enough to stay up with those guys.
It's his second road game of the season. The first was the opening game at Houston, and everybody was all excited how great it was. This is a more difficult challenge because the Saints have more tape on Mark Sanchez.
They have more tape, and they'll have a plan. I think it's going to be a great game to watch.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a blowout coming in at here at all, but I do think the Saints have enough to win this game at home with Drew Brees and those guys. Now, Darrelle Revis, how do you take care of him? Last point. He's probably going to line up on Marquise Colston. Great. He won't throw there. He'll throw everywhere else. Remember when Deion Sanders was dominating in the NFL? People just didn't throw at him. Yeah. And I think we're getting ready to see that because Revis is so good and recognized now as the best corner in the league.
One of the things that Drew Brees has at his disposal is a lot of weapons. And we'll see if Lance Moore can go this weekend as another one of those weapons. Saints trying to get to 4-0 for the first time since 1993. We'll see if it happens on CBS. Kick is 4:05 p.m. Eastern. For more on this game, stay right here with CBSSports.com. That'll do it for the NFL Preview Show presented by Tyson Anytizers, the meaty good man snack. For Pat Kirwan, I'm Jason Horowitz. Take care, folks.